Welcome to Begin, Build, Blossom Your Business Journey, the podcast where we share valuable insights, resources, and motivation to fuel your entrepreneurial spirit. Let's build a supportive community together. Don't forget to subscribe or follow wherever you listen to podcasts and be part of this journey. Let's pause for a moment to hear from our sponsors. You've built a name for yourself through hard work and dedication, but does managing the business side feel like a distraction from your true passion? Are you dealing with unmanaged finances? CME Accounting LLC is here to help. We specialize in organizing your financial records, allowing you to focus on what you do best. With organized books, you'll have more time for what inspires you, whether that's expanding your influence, building relationships, or simply enjoying life. Don't let unmanaged finances hold you back. Reach out to CME Accounting LLC today and let us help you thrive. Visit our website www.cmeaccountingllc.com or email us at admin@cmeaccountingllc.com. All right, let's jump back into our conversation. Hi there, welcome back to Begin, Build, Blossom Your Business Journey. I'm Clarita, your host for today's episode. We're getting pretty close to the end of season 2, and I just wanted to take some time to reflect on how far we've come, not just for the podcast, but maybe even for you. In this episode, you'll hear about an exciting new program we're launching through CME Accounting, the accounting firm that brings you this podcast each week. This program is designed to support entrepreneurs who are ready to get serious about their numbers, but don't want to do it alone. Now, don't worry just yet. This isn't our last episode of the season. We still have a few more conversations coming your way. But today is just you and I. So let's reflect a little bit. When I started this podcast, it was just me and an idea that came from a need that I had. I needed to learn from others. I needed to hear real stories. I needed support. And I thought, why not do that while also helping somebody else? So that led to this podcast, which provides a space to hear those stories, to get the support, and to know every week or in between episodes that you're not alone, and to just learn from people who've done it. And have we come a long way? We sure have. One of the biggest milestones this season has been welcoming my dear friend Angela St. Denis as our co-host. She's brought such fresh energy to the show. She's been booking guests. She's been helping shape conversations. She's been brainstorming behind the scenes and doing all the things to make this podcast even better. I would say that having her come on board and having her join as a co-host has really helped take some of the weight off my shoulders, the creative weight, the all the other ways that she helps, bringing in guests, bringing in new people to listen. It really reminds me of something I strongly believe. I really don't think we were meant to do this alone. This meaning life. We were not meant to parent alone. We were not meant to have a business alone. We're not meant to live alone. So why try to do everything on our own? I certainly love having a community to rely on. So Angela will be hosting one of our final episodes this season. She will be having a conversation with Winston Branch, OBE, a celebrated St. Lucia painter based in the UK who's doing phenomenal work. That episode is coming soon, and I can't wait for you to hear it and for those that will be watching on YouTube to actually see Angela and Winston Branch have this amazing conversation. So we are building together. We are doing amazing things. And I've never been someone who tries to build alone. I just don't think it's something to do alone. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't really know. But even when I start something on my own, it's because I believe in it. And once I'm moving, I always bring people along with me. Yes, like I said before, it's because I believe in myself that I do things. But I definitely don't believe that I have to do it all by myself. This not doing it alone mindset is reflected in this podcast. first, I brought on Neil Panji of Podleaf Productions to help me bring this very podcast to life. And he helped me do this faster than I would have done it on my own. He helped me get through all the noise and to get this podcast going. And I am so grateful to him. And now, another example of not doing it alone, bringing on our co-host, Angela and Denis. And for those who've listened, I'm sure you can see it, just different perspectives, different guests, just all the good things that comes with having someone do something with you. I will say, and I've said it before, but life is so much better with support. And that's why this podcast and CME accounting go hand in hand. This podcast has always been about the journey of entrepreneurship. And at CME Accounting LLC, that's exactly what we support as well. Whether it's through bookkeeping support, through strategy, or through this new program that we're talking about, our goal at CME Accounting is to help you make confident, informed decisions in your business. Begin, Build, Blossom is not just the name of this podcast. It's also the framework that we use when we work with clients through CME Accounting LLC. So we're very excited to be launching something I am so excited about. It's this program I've been talking about called Let's Figure It Out, the Entrepreneur Circle. Let's chat a little bit more about the program itself. Let's Figure It Out, the Entrepreneur Circle. It's a 12-week guided group program for entrepreneurs who've been in business for 3 years or less. You may be wondering if this program is for you. I would say it's for you if you're making money, but you don't know how to track it. If you want to do your own books, but you need guidance. There are many reasons people want to do their own books. It takes trust to be able to work with someone other than yourself in your books. So it's okay. If you're not ready yet, it's okay. If you don't have the finances yet, it's okay. You can do it yourself. But I would say to do it with guidance. And that's where this program comes in. Are you currently overwhelmed in your business and you just don't know where to start? And one of the things we do when we're in that situation is we just push things a little further down, until we actually get support, or until those letters from the IRS keeps coming in, or we realize that we don't have enough money in our bank account. All those things sometimes have to happen to wake us up. But I'm saying with this program, you don't have to wait for that to happen. You can come now and get your books back on track, or even to just get started. It's okay. There's no judgment if you have not done any accounting. We are here for support and guidance, no judgment. Another reason why this program may appeal to you is we're creating a community of people who get it. People who are in business like you, people who are in the same stage, people who are figuring it out. We're bringing those people together. And I relate. I am relatively new to business. I have a wealth of experience. I have been doing this for a long time in terms of accounting and building community. But I am new to business and there are things that I'm learning as well. And as I learn, like I'm doing through the podcast, I am going to share with you. So come in and join this community and let's build together. Going back to more details about the program, Let's Figure It Out, the Entrepreneur Circle. It's designed for businesses earning $150,000 or less. So if you're earning more, great. If you have employees, great. Or if you're ready to assess your accounting, great. But based on that, you would not be a good fit for this program. But we'll still have to work with you though. But we can work with you through our done for you service packages. So reach out to us via our website or email us at admin@cmeaccountingllc.com to get more information on how we can work with you one-on-one. So the program, Let's Figure It Out, the Entrepreneur Circle. This is a do-it-yourself, and that's a big but, with support. It's no longer trying to figure it out on your own. Maybe you've gotten QuickBooks and now the files are all messed up because you were not sure what you were doing. Maybe you have a spreadsheet and you want to see how that fits into the bigger picture, or you want to know whether you're tracking things properly, or maybe you don't have anything. You have a pile of receipts at home and you need to figure out what to do with that so that when the tax season comes up, you're ready. So this is what this program is for. It's not me doing it for you because we're providing this at a reduced cost. It is building the bridge between having an accountant and not having an accountant. That place there where you're not quite ready for an accountant yet, but you do have that work. You do have that, you do need the accounting that you need done. So we have listened and we have delivered, and that is one of the ways that we're going to meet your needs. Like I said, it's a do-it-yourself, but with support kind of program. We'll walk through what's needed on the accounting side, and we will also provide support through other professionals. Let's pause for a moment to hear from our sponsors. You've built a name for yourself through hard work and dedication, but does managing the business side feel like a distraction from your true passion? Are you dealing with unmanaged finances? CME Accounting LLC is here to help. We specialize in organizing your financial records, allowing you to focus on what you do best. With organized books, you'll have more time for what inspires you. Whether that's expanding your influence, building relationships, or simply enjoying life. Don't let unmanaged finances hold you back. Reach out to CME Accounting LLC today and let us help you thrive. Visit our website www.cmeaccountingllc.com or email us at admin@cmeaccountingllc.com. All right, let's jump back into our conversation. Like I said before, this is a do-it-yourself but with support kind of program. We'll walk through what's needed on the accounting side and also what's needed in terms of the other aspects of running a business. We will bring in other professionals who will help with those aspects of it as well. We will be doing all of that while creating connections, while encouraging each other and having accountability. So it won't be about, oh my gosh, I'm sitting at home thinking, oh gosh, I really need to get my accounting in order. Now you will have a dedicated time to come meet with your other entrepreneurs and to meet with me, your accountant, your professional in the group, and let's get this done. Let's figure it out. So what does this program look like? What is included in this program? We will have weekly live group sessions for the 12 weeks. Some of those sessions will be led by me and others will be an interactive pair conversations as we figuring it out. As you're working on your accounting, you will have questions. We'll figure this out during those sessions. We will also have a private WhatsApp chat. So in that chat, we will be doing check-ins to check in on each other to see how far we've come since the last meeting. You can ask questions there and they will be answered. And we will also be cheering each other up in between sessions, encouraging each other, having that accountability. And also every other week, you will have a one-on-one check-in with me. You will be getting 30 minutes of my time to talk through your specific needs. So there are things we can do together as a group, and there are things we'll do together just one-on-one time, during one-on-one time with me. That time for the one-on-one check-ins, it's that the cost is included in the program cost. But cohort members will have access to additional time with me, and I would be providing that at a special rate, a rate that is available only to persons who are part of the program. And like I mentioned, we'll be bringing in guest experts. Think of your tax professional, your sales tax specialist, attorney, people who have helped me as I've grown my business, and people who have also worked with my clients as well. And as we get a sense of the group that will be coming together in this cohort, we will identify other professionals that may be able to give insights or to introduce you to new perspectives, people who can help you on this journey. So for this program, we're starting on Monday, September 15th. And this first cohort is being offered at a special founding member rate. It will be $597 for the full 12 weeks. Let's do the maths here a little bit. That's less than $50 a week. And if that sounds like a program for you, now's the time to take advantage of it, because the next cohort, meaning the future rounds of this program, will be starting at $997 for the 12 weeks. So get on it right now. Check out the link in the show notes or email us at admin@cmeaccountingllc.com to reserve your spots. There are only 15 spots available. We're keeping it small on purpose because we want to give everybody the support that they need. And we also want to build a tight, connected community, because I think that's what's necessary to help us grow. Now, why does this program matter? Maybe here I can talk a little bit about the why behind this. I have spoken to many entrepreneurs, and some of them get turned away by accountants who think that they're not big enough. I get it. As accountants, we need to make money as well. So sometimes we don't want to do it for a certain amount of money. Basically, there's this thing where they say, what's your get out of bed amount? So if a client is not willing to pay that base amount, then we choose not to work with them. That is a lot of what accountants do. And I get it, totally get it. And because we're all out there to make money and we need to be able to support our family and whatnot. And that is why I came up with this program, because it gives me, the accountant, an opportunity to still provide support, to still be there, to still assist in a way that benefits both me and the persons who will be joining this program. So it's a win-win for everyone. And I know there are other entrepreneurs who are trying to figure things out on their own. They don't have guidance, they don't have a community, but they need to get this done. So what better way than to do it in community with an accountant, moi, there to guide and support you. The biggest why for me is community. And what does community mean to me? Let's look at my life just a little bit. Let's take a closer look at my life. Growing up in Labrie, St. Lucia, where neighbors looked out for each other, community, huge there. So later on, coordinating my secondary school or my high school reunion, great community. And we did, oh my gosh, it was an amazing time. Also, community, even within my own family, we had a reunion that I coordinated. And that was amazing. And I'm always joining support groups. Either I join or I create it if there isn't one. But I've seen the value there as well. So just recently hosting a parent-teacher mingle at my daughter's school. And that was just a few months ago. And I actually was surprised during her graduation. I was one of 4 parents presented with the Outstanding Parent Award. And they said to me that I'm receiving that award because I've been an inspiration to them. Oh my goodness. I felt so honored. They said that this initiative to bring the teachers and the parents together has really inspired them. And I've seen the changes. We're so much closer as a school community. Even listen to me talk about it. My daughter has since graduated, but I still feel like I'm part of that community. And that's because we got to know each other better. We did all the things through community. So I think it is fair to say that community has always been at the center of my life and will continue to be. Let's think on this a little bit more. Even back in college, when I joined the National Association of Black Accountants, NABA, those early meetings on campus, it was practically empty. Sometimes it was just the chapter president and myself, and eventually I started bringing people with me. So it would be just him, maybe 1 or 2 people, and us, those of us who were joining for the first time. And what did we do? We created community. My friends and I, we knew the value of NABA. We knew what the possibilities were with NABA. So we said, you know what, let's do this ourselves. Let's build this. So if the blessings of the president at the time, the student chapter, we did it. We built something that brought business students on campus together. It gave us access to scholarships, mentorship. We got recognition and many, many opportunities, all through building that community. And that's the same spirit I bring with me in this program that we're calling Let's Figure It Out. We're going to be building a space where you can finally get your books on track. But it's not just a space for that. It's also a space for encouragement, to build the connections, and to have collective momentum. It will be very beneficial to me as well. I sit at home many a day doing work by myself, bit of a silo. That's why I love when I have guests joining me for a few hours to record a podcast, or just when I reach out to a business owner that I see doing amazing things and I'm like, let's just have a chat. Let's just talk. That's broadening our community. And for me, that's so natural. It's something that I love doing, and it's me. It's just what I love doing. So this Let's Figure It Out program is an extension of that. And really, I'll reiterate, you do not have to do this alone. In fact, you really shouldn't. You will go further with a community and especially with guidance from a professional. That has done wonders for me, and I want to extend that to others as well. So as we come to a close for this episode, let me just share some closing thoughts here. If you've been feeling behind, if you've been Googling accounting tips at all odd hours and constantly chatting with ChatGPT, I do it too. ChatGPT is my new best friend. I do talk to ChatGPT quite a bit, but there's nothing like speaking to another human being who has the expertise and who has the experience to help you along. Do you have receipts that are piled up high and you're squeezing in your bookkeeping or your books, trying to get your books done during nap time or in between time with clients? Then you really need this program, because this program will help you figure it out, not by yourself, but it will help you figure it out with the support that you need. If that is something that you need, I would say join this program. Again, check out the details at cmeaccountingllc.com or send me a message at admin@cmeaccountingllc.com. I'll be more than happy to speak with you. So back to the podcast in itself. We've got more episodes coming soon, including, as I mentioned earlier, Angela's conversation with Winston Branch. That episode will actually help us wrap up the season. So for now, just a reminder from me to you, you do not need to have it all figured out, and you do not need to figure it out alone. Let's do it together. Join our program. Let's figure it out, the Entrepreneur's Circle, and come, let's do this together. Until next time. Thanks for listening to Begin, Build, Blossom Your Business Journey. We hope today's conversation gave you the insights and inspiration you need to move forward on your own path. Don't forget to subscribe or follow wherever you get your podcast so you never miss an episode. Do you have feedback? We'd love to hear from you at podcast@cmeaccountingllc.com. Join us again next week for a new episode.